Okay, so here we go. We'll try this, see how it works. It'd be nice if I had the camera set up somewhere. But anyway, I had this open once, and the only reason I opened it then was to just, that's not too bad, make sure it came in one piece. So, paper, packing material, more packing material. This is the antenna, if you can see it. I believe that's for the outdoor unit. Instructions, definitely gonna need those. This is the indoor unit to hang on the wall, if you can see that. Indoor unit for the wall. I know you can see it now because I just flipped the viewfinder. Okay, there's that. That came in that. Like it makes any difference. A little bit of hardware because, well, I'll show you why here in a minute. Oops. Here's the rain gauge itself for outdoors with the Rainwise logo on it. Kind of hard to hold things level when you're trying to do it like this. Yep, that's what I thought. And the hardware is with it because of the fact that this also came with a mounting shelf. Now, these 4 holes here will go on the 4x4 post that will be planted in my backyard sometime today or tomorrow, hopefully. And some of these holes on the bottom, do not know which ones yet. Still don't know which ones. Will go to this rain gauge to hold it in place. So we're going to take a break and try to get things hooked up and see how it works. Okay, so here's the inside of the rain gauge. I took this blue cover off, removed the, I'm not gonna do it, I can't do it one-handed. You really need 2 hands to do that because it's pretty snug. Took the battery compartment out of there, put 2 AA batteries and replaced it back in there and put it to where it's at now. So what we're going to do next is put the cover back on, the actual precipitation collector back on this, put some batteries in this, give it a trial run. Actually, we won't put this on, this will not go on here before the batteries go in here to see if this is going to work. Make sense? Alright. Be right back. Okay, well maybe you can read that. It says 006, that's 6/100ths of an inch. The problem is, straight on, you're hard pressed to read it. You can barely. The bottom one's even more dim. I called Rainwise to see if they could make any suggestions or tell me what to do with this. I'm sure there's a fix for it, I hope. Otherwise, we've got the thing put together. I'm not sure what my next move is going to be because if it isn't going to work, I'm not going to keep it. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. I'm not even sure what it would look like if I put it on the wall. So, anyway, more later. Okay, after several days of trying to figure out what the problem was, why the LCD display was dim or none. I did receive a phone call back from customer support, Rainwise, Monday, and discovered that there are what they call 2 button cell batteries inside this unit. One each operate the digital display. So I got 2 button cell batteries today, the 19th of October. Just put them in there this evening and it works like a charm. So my next adventure will be to get the rain gauge outside in a permanent position, do a trial run to see how it's running, and go from there. Okay, so we've got it mounted. It's not permanently mounted yet. I need to rig up a couple things, but it will be soon. That is, if it works the way it should. Yeah, I'm doing a dry run now with it, and we're going to dump a little bit of water out of the cup into the gauge, wait for the tip, wait about 10 to 15 seconds, then do it again, because I realize it doesn't rain that hard around here, hopefully. There's 1/100th. Apparently that wasn't quite enough. .02. Another 1/100th, should be .03. Another 1/100th, should be .04. There's 2 1/100th. So it should be about .06. If it's not, I got to check that antenna up there and see if it's tight and maybe not sending a signal the way it should. Alright, going outside to do the dry run. Hopefully the cats won't knock the camera off the holder, and hopefully it'll pick up everything that I drop into it, and then we can mount this thing on the wall and call it a day. Okay, so that's perfect. We dropped 0.04 inches in there and it registered 0.04 inches. So we will mount this on the wall. I should mention to you, this is 0.11 inches. That's short term. You can reset that anytime you want to with that button on the left hand side. This is long term. It registers every 1/10 of an inch. I mean, that would be cool for monthly. So it'd be like over 2/10 of an inch, at least 2/10 of an inch, and under 3/10. So it'd be 0.20 to 0.29.